Happy Tuesday to all my YouTubers and all my Facebook fam. This is your girl PJ as usual in traffic. And in the usual fashion, we are giving God thanks for health and strength and all good, great, and marvelous things. So I am going to start off. So this is part 2 of the schools that were featured in the double header round last Friday. And the schools that were featured were Johnathan, and they went up against Dintil High. Now, before I delve into what transpired, it is interesting that I'm looking at the pairing in terms of the advancement and the winners of the quarterfinals and who they'll meet. According to my books, the winner of this particular round of quarterfinals between Dintil and Johnathan Grant will go up against, more than likely, my Jippy Jappa Gems. And if that is the case, I know my girls are gonna make it to the finals. Yeah. So put that in your pipe, guys, and smoke on it for a while. But I'm telling you, this, and I mean, International Women's Month was just celebrated, so I think it would be a phenomenal feat or achievement for a all-female team to reach to the finals. And I am rooting for them, and I'm believing that it's going to happen. You get what I'm saying? So, with all due respect, Johnathan Grant, I love you, but eventually, you gotta go. Yes? That's how we serve it up when it comes on to Westwood. Somebody's gotta go. So, without further ado, let's just jump into the stats. At the end of the opening challenge, Johnathan Grant was on 7 and Dintil was on 5. At the end of the speed section, Johnathan Grant was on 26 and Dintil on 20. At the end of the buzzer round, that was the defining moment, the score read 18 to Dintil and 32 to Johnathan Grant. Now, let me first comment that just watching both teams, the difference, just like 7-Up, is clear. Johnathan Grant is definitely, beyond the shadow of a doubt, the better performing team. So, unlike other rounds where you say, okay, it's a close match, let's see what's going to happen in part, when they meet up again because it's the best of 3. This undoubtedly has given an impression that Johnathan Grant is going to win again. I'm not discounting the ability of Dintil to perform, but given the nature of what I see in terms of the resources for Johnathan, they have a very strong captain. So the person on the right and the person on the left, the far right and the far left, especially the maths question for she, and then current affairs and world leaders and chemistry and thing for, what would you call him again? Yeah, in bright. The two of them bright. And then the two in the middle actually make up for areas that these other two. So they make a very cohesive team. Now, if you notice the trend, the buzzer round will always have Spanish questions in it. So, by the way, nobody's attempting French. Besides the fact that Marlene is pronouncing it incorrectly, I know to say no school from the competition start has attempted to try and translate a French word. On the come so, nah man, I don't be more rounded, man. But me not lie, French hard to learn. So like when you name hot potty, right? It hard. Cause I did flunk it royally. Like them, they breed them out. Hello, me shame people. I like some tennis scores me used to get for French mark. Nothing pass a certain score. But anyways, thanks for find a career that we never need to have French, But for at the end of the day, Johnathan Grant, all the best. I know you'll succeed. And I know you'll meet my girls. You know, I'm just doing my little forecasting from now. But I'm curious to see how you perform against my ladies. So I can't wait to see you in the next set of rounds in the semifinals. Yeah. But anyway, guys, Johnathan Grant, brilliant performance. Dintil, you did well, but clearly, you're going up a set that them serious, them hungry. So the parish of St. Catherine, yeah, because the two come from St. Catherine, but a Spanish town we are bring, yeah. For now, you know, make a switch side when they come out to my girls then. But not switch. My allegiance is to my girls. So I'm gonna stick with them. But anyway, guys, on that note, have a really great rest of the Tuesday. Toodles.